Now can you hear me? Can. Oh, okay. Apparently the mute was on. I don't know. There are no words. I know Tori was asking me a little bit ago if I was going live, so I assume she'll be here. It has been a day. I have been running since 9 o'clock this morning. I'm good. I'm good. I had to take Tyler down to where he's doing band practice. And he needed his generator down there. So I did that, and that's like 45 minutes away. And he forgot his damn keys. So then we had to drive back up to Salt Lake. So, like, a half hour. His wife met us, though, and gave us the keys. And then we drove back down there, got that all set up. Then I met my son at Joanne's, my other son, Austin and Shaylee, and Jack and Brinley. And we spent, $230 on material because they got loft beds. And so he wants to make like drapes that go around the bed to just like give him some privacy. So we did that. And then, so tomorrow I'm going to go over and sew all that together and everything. And, get it all fixed up. Hey, Tori. And then, he bought me a surprise. There are just no words. I was in awe because what we went in there to buy, even though their website said that they had it in stock, they very much did not. So, yeah, I am so freaking appreciative for them and like what they bought me. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of bummed because they said they had it in stock on the website and they didn't. So I'm like, no, let's just go, because the one that they did have in stock was significantly more money. And so, okay. Well, I don't know where everybody's at. So, and I've been live for almost 8 minutes. So we're just going to do it. So, I am going to flip my camera around. Oh, I need to open it first. My kids, bless their little hearts, bought me this. So it's a computerized sewing and quilting machine or embroiderer. And oh my gosh. Hi, Tammy. I cannot tell you how excited I was. Like, my son just went and picked it up off the shelf and he's like, well, we'll take this one instead. And I was like, no, this is way too much money. But he did. He bought it for his mama. Okay, so it's got 150 different built-in stitches. It's got 8 styles of buttonholes. It's got 11 accessories for sewing feet. It's got an LCD screen and then just all the millions of stitches that it has. Um, of course, it's got the backlight and the just so much stuff. So much stuff. It's got the extended table, so when you're working on big projects and stuff, then you have that extra table and you're not trying to fight stuff. Um yeah. Hey MJ. And so yeah, the one that I was looking at was $211, and then they're giving you 10% off on the sewing machines. And this one out the door was, I want to say $311, I think is what it was. But oh my God, I am so freaking excited. I have wanted this sewing machine for I cannot tell you how long. Because it does the embroidery stuff. And so, right, Sin, I can go buy material. I'm not a big sewer. I can sew. I can do, like simple things or whatever. But I never really took an interest in sewing. And so, like, that just was never my thing. So, yeah, my God, y'all, I was completely dumbfounded when he just picked it up and he's like, well, we're just gonna get this one. So, yeah, so, all right, I'm gonna get my phone in here and get it all set back up. No, it's not bad at all for, like, what we got. Okay, hold on, y'all. Sorry, I'm making myself car sick. Here you go into another project, right? Oh, it does a lot of stuff, like so much stuff. And I just, like I said, I about freaking died when he picked it up and he's like, well, we're just gonna get this one. And I'm like, Austin, no. I'm like, that is, it's a lot of money. It's just a lot of money. But I am so appreciative. I cannot wait till, oh, this is not straight. I can't wait till tomorrow to go over to their house and like actually use it and stuff. Yeah, like I am so freaking excited. I just don't know. There's just no words. I'm just excited. Let's just go with that. So, all right, let's get working on this. Let me see if I can find something that has quite a bit so we're not doing color changes every 5 seconds. Yeah, they are doing better. Hazley is still on oxygen. We go to the doctor on Wednesday to see if she can get oxygen off. Yeah, right, Sen. I don't know how to sew that well, but I'll figure it out. So, The baby, Kaya, she is doing better. She's breathing better. And my daughter-in-law, she still sounds pretty like junky, just congested. So, but Hazley is sick and tired of being tied to that oxygen, and I don't blame her one little bit. I mean, she does have like 57 feet of oxygen tube to be able to move around, so she has pretty much free reign. But you know, you're always dragging a tube behind you, so she is getting pretty tired of that. But I'm hoping Wednesday when we go to the doctor that her lungs have her lungs have recovered enough that she can get off the oxygen. So yeah, that bronchiolitis, man, that's no joke. Then you add the RSV on top of it, and yeah, it was, what is going on right now? It was a scary deal for sure. But I'm glad that they're doing better and feeling better, and Hazley's acting like her chipper old self. Just like playing and having a good time and doing her thing. She still gets tired pretty easy, but that'll just get better with time. So yeah, it was a long week. It was really scary. And like Hazley, the little stinker, she keeps turning her oxygen machine off, and my daughter-in-law is like freaking out because she keeps turning it off, and I'm like, dude, she's not gonna die without it. You just need to put it somewhere that she can't get to it. I'm like, the boys aren't here and I'm not staying there anymore, so put it in the boys' bedroom where she can't get to it. Problem solved. So it'll be nice to get my little Tink off that stuff, because she can go back to being a normal 2-year-old. Okay. Yeah, thankfully the RSV season is almost over. With it getting warmer and stuff, it'll start to go away. But my son has 2 boys. One of them is not his. Marley is not his, but we all claim him as ours. But Dustin is not his biological dad, but he's his dad in every sense of the word. Supports him, takes care of him, all that stuff. And then Brighton is Dustin's with somebody else. And then he has the 2 girls. So, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Brighton, Marley is my oldest grandson, and Brighton is the second oldest. And then it goes Jack and Brinley, and then Olympia, which is my youngest son's stepdaughter, and then Kaya, or no, Hazley, Asher, and then Kaya. Kaya's the youngest. I don't think I missed any. It's snowing like crazy right now. Really? Wow, it's like 60 degrees here. It is so warm, which I am very, very thankful for because I have no heat in my apartment right now. All right. I do not see any more of those. I have no idea. When I got home Friday night, it was kind of a little bit chilly in here, so I went to turn the heat up, and my thermostat said service call. And I was like, well, that's weird. It's never done that before. And so I was like, you know what? It is 11 o'clock at night. I really don't care. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. And so I went to bed, woke up the next morning, still no heat. And I'm like, I have a problem with it breaking trippers. Breaking trippers. Tripping breakers. There we go. And it's done it the entire time that I've lived here. And they keep coming out to fix it, and it never gets fixed. And so I was like, oh, I bet it tripped the breaker. So I went and flipped the breaker, and it instantly tripped it again. So I tried it like 3 times, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. This has never happened before. Usually I can flip it off, flip it back on, and it's good to go. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I remember one time I had to turn it off and then turn it completely off, wait like 5 minutes, and then turn it on. And then it has always worked in the past. So that's what I did. I turned it off. I waited for like 10 minutes and went and flipped it back on. It blew fire at me, and I'm like, screw this. I am done with something that's going to blow fire at me. So I text the manager, and I was like, hey, I can deal with it through the weekend. Because I know what she's going to do. She's going to send Josh out here, and he has a little girl that he has custody of, and so I didn't want to have him come in like on a Saturday and drag his little girl out. And I was like, I can deal with it for the weekend. But if you can get somebody out here Monday, that would be fantastic because I have no heat. So I'm sure lots of people will be in my house tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, if it was colder, like, she told me she'd give me a space heater, and if it was colder, I probably would have got a space heater from her. But I don't feel, I mean, I've been fine. I mean, it's a little bit chilly at night, but like, I just snuggle up in my blankets and then I'm sweating and hot. So like, it's been totally fine. I mean, we're only getting down to like, I don't know, 40, 42 at night. Plus, I have an apartment below me that I get the heat from. So I think that's why it's not so cold in here. But I just didn't want him to have to drag his daughter out and stuff. So I was like, yeah, cold is cold. I mean, like I said, if it was colder, I definitely probably would have freaked out some more. But yeah, I'm good. It's not too bad. I mean, coming home from Joann's, I have a sweatshirt on. I was sweating my little butt off. Alright guys, I think we're going to go through a ton of color changes right here because I'm trying to get stuff filled in. So I'm hoping, my hope is that I can finish this square today. Crap. We'll see how it goes though. All right. $31. Oh yeah. See, and I can't. I guess I could do that, but I don't dare because I have a gas stove. And I am scared to death of carbon monoxide poisoning. So, yeah, I don't. I mean, like I said, they told me that they would give me a space heater, but it really isn't that cold in here. I mean, right now my thermostat says it's 69. Yeah, yours is electric. Electric I would do that with. All right. Where did I see those? Right there. Okay. I love my gas stove for cooking purposes. I would much rather have gas than electric, but I grew up with a gas stove, so I'm guessing that's probably why. But like, I have my barbecuer out on the deck that is run off propane, and so I don't know. I'm not scared of them, but I am overly cautious. Let's say that. Yeah, carbon monoxide is very scary. So that is a very big deal. Luckily my dryer is electric. So I don't have to really worry so much about my dryer. Just my stove. But my smoke detectors are... What is going on right now? Carbon monoxide detectors as well. Okay. This is not playing nice and it's making me very angry. Yeah, carbon monoxide is no freaking joke. There's a reason they call it the silent killer. I don't know know if they call it that anywhere else, but I know that they do here. Oh my God, y'all. So when I was talking to my manager of my apartment complex yesterday, so she also manages the apartment complex where Austin and Shaylee live. And she sent me this news article about this guy that he abused his infant. He was, crap, I don't remember how old he was now. Not very old. Not very old at all. Like a few weeks old type infant. And he had been abusing this baby. And the baby was unresponsive. And so he called the girlfriend, and she's like, well, call 911. So he did. He called 911. And like they came and they took the baby to Primary Children's and everything. He got arrested for murder and intentional child abuse. He was abusing this baby. Like, who does that? Who does that to a brand new baby? And he lived over, well, he doesn't live there anymore, he's in jail, but like he lived over where my son and daughter-in-law live. And like, oh my God, y'all, like, who does that? Who does that? Right. So true, MJ. Like, just absolutely disgusting. And like, there's a special place in hell for that dude. It just breaks my heart. I mean, this poor little innocent baby, you know. And then she sends me a screenshot of a picture off of his Facebook of him holding the baby in the hospital with it all tagged up and everything about how much he's gonna miss him, and he wishes that he could have one more day, and like all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, what right now? How? Like, you're the reason this baby is dead, and you're acting like the victim. Yeah, he ain't getting no sympathy out of me. Hell no. And you know that that's been plastered all over the news, right? Like, it is everywhere on it. I'm sure it's been everywhere on the news. I was going to ask my mom when I talked to her, but I forgot. But, you know, something like that, it's like huge news headlines. So, but like, if I was the girlfriend or the wife or whatever, dude, I would be blasting his ass everywhere that would listen. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, like everywhere I could, I would be blasting him, calling him a murderer. And, I mean, I'm not saying that she hasn't, but I don't know, because, like, I don't know him or whatever, but what is up with this? But I was just completely just dumbfounded and heartbroken of how somebody could do something like that. And my manager's like, somebody needs to put this on social media and call him a murderer. She's like, I would, but I'd like to keep my job. And I'm like, Yeah, that probably wouldn't look so well coming from you. And like, I don't want to do it because I don't want random people tracking me down. But it's just, I don't know. It's just so sad. Like, and this mother, she has to be just completely devastated. Like, completely devastated. Like, how do you even come back from that? I ain't got shit to lose. Dude, Tori, I absolutely will send it to you. Hell yeah, I will. You're like a whole bunch of states away. They ain't gonna come looking for you. I don't know. I just... Like, that is just so sick. So sick to do to a little baby. And they said in the article that, and I got shotguns. So, send the, wait. Yeah, my screen's gonna black out for a minute, maybe. How the hell is calls coming through? Yep, there it goes. Come on. Let's see if it's gonna come back. Is it gonna come back? No, I don't want to stop streaming. Okay. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, sorry, my daughter-in-law called and I couldn't get it to come back, so I had to go out and then come back in. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I have freaking told them not to call me from 4 to 6, and they do it anyway. All right, what was I doing? Okay. Oh. YouTube's a bunch of haters with sending out notifications. I've even been trying to go live just a little bit early so that hopefully by the time I start doing stuff, it will put out the notifications, but I don't think it's working all that well. I mean, it was a nice thought while it lasted, but... Alright, that's all I see of those. I know. Like, with Paige, it's so hit or miss. Like, sometimes I'll get notifications. Most of the time I get notifications. And then other times I don't get the notification for like an hour. Like, YouTube needs to get their shit together. Seriously. Okay. 9. Well, that was like last week. I knew nobody got notifications because there was nobody here for a long time. And then I had to send it to Cynthia because she never got it. I'm like, what? What? Seriously, Rachel? Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, wait, no. So I noticed that I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about this whole YouTube thing. And I noticed one day when I went, it was last week because I wanted to make sure that the video from last week didn't go live because or didn't go public because of everything we talked about. And so, like, I went into... Okay, this is how stupid I am. I did not think the fact that it was private, it would stay private, nobody would see it. And I still don't, because I know when I go onto my other channel, it shows all my lives that I've done. Like, it just has started posting them out there. So that's why I was like, okay, I do not want this to go out there for everybody to hear, you know, my life story of what we talked about last week. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not happy about it, but I'm just going to delete it. So I did. I deleted it so that there was, like, no chance that it would ever get put out there and stuff. But, like, I started looking at all my other lives that I've done, and it said they were all private. But yet, if I log into one of my 15 other YouTube accounts, they show up on there. And so I'm not really sure what that means. So I just deleted it. Because I sure as hell don't want that out in the universe. That is too much. Too much, too much. I like those little green faces. Do, 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 do. Y'all, I am so excited to use my new sewing machine. So excited. And I've been eyeballing these for a really long time, this sewing machine, because of everything that it does. But I don't sew enough to justify spending that kind of money. And so, like, it was always just kind of a pipe dream type thing of, yeah, maybe one day I'll get it. If I don't, it's not a big deal. And now that I have it, I'm like, what can we do with this? Like, I've opened it and just kind of checked to make sure that things are there. You know, just because, like, I mean, the box wasn't open or anything, but, like, I just want to make sure that everything is there because Joann's is closing, and if they close, I'm kind of screwed. I mean, I probably could get a hold of Brother and say, hey, I'm missing parts, and, like, they would maybe send them to me. But I don't know. I assume, like, from what I've seen, it looks like everything is there. So, I mean, obviously I'll figure it out tomorrow, but, like, I'll be sewing now. I mean, maybe a little bit, but, I mean, like I said, I'm not a big sewer. I'm not really into sewing. Just because I mean, I never had an interest in it when I was a kid. Like, my mom had me take sewing so that I knew how to sew, which now I'm glad she did because kids are always asking me to sew stuff. And I have a sewing machine. I'm actually going to give it to my daughter-in-law, Shaylee. Because I bought it when COVID hit and we were having to wear masks. And I'm like, I don't want, like, stupid paper masks or masks that everybody else has. Like, I want a mask that I want to wear. And so, like, I was making masks like a mad woman. I had camo. I had all sorts of masks. It was insane how many masks I had. Plus, I made all the grandkids masks because they had to wear them in school. And so, like, I bought a bunch of different material. And then I let the kids pick out what they wanted their masks to be made out of. And so I just bought this little sewing machine on the classifieds on KSL for like $20 or $25. Yeah, I was like a mask making fool. I wasn't selling them or anything. It was just for us. But I made some pretty badass ones. Like, I had a different mask for every day of the week. It was kind of funny. I think I'm more excited to figure out how the quilting part of it works and the embroidery part, because that was more what I was interested in than the actual sewing machine itself, which is really bad. But I have seen some extremely cool stuff done on, like, the embroidery and stuff. So, I mean, and I don't know. I hope it does what I'm hoping it does, because I don't know for sure. Because it says that it's a quilting, like, sewing and quilting machine. And so, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of scared. I was like, I told my son, I'm like, no, let's wait so I can research it more. Because I am not just a hurry up and buy something person. Like, I have to do my research. I have to know that what I'm buying is we're spending that kind of money. Nope. He just goes over. He's like, we'll take this one. Bless his little heart. It's always something for a reason. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and like I told my son, you know, I'm not into quilting. I've never been into quilting. I've done it. Don't like it. I'm not about to, okay, I shouldn't say never because you never say never, but I do not see me setting up like quilting things all over my house and you know, doing quilting. I don't see that happening. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe after I retired or something. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Because I got a whole lot of other things that I can do. For sure. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's so awesome. I love my nail dust. That was definitely worth the money. Most definitely. So I really like my nail desk. But yeah, I got a little pissed off with the Citadels that I have on right now because I had some, okay, I didn't have some. I had a lot of issues with the gel polish drying, like curing, and just all freaking sorts of problems. And my hands ended up breaking out because of it, and that was 100% self-induced because I was just straight up a dumbass and forgot to put gloves on, not thinking about it. And I went over to my little shelf where I have all my stuff. I took every bottle of Temu gel polish that I have bought, and I would say 95% of it has not even been opened, and threw it in the trash. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I got mine on Amazon Prime when they were doing Prime Day or whatever. But I think I spent like $120 on mine, $130. Amy, hello. How are you? Okay. I know. Everybody coming in is saying they didn't get the notifications. I do not, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I am so over YouTube and they're not sending out notifications. I am glad you checked too. How are you, love? 6. You know what? I kind of did too because I was out with the kids doing stuff and saw something. I don't even know what it was I saw. And I'm like, wait, is it only Saturday? Because my week has just, my whole week last week was just kind of a blur with the baby being sick and in the hospital and and then getting her home and taking care of all the sickies and just everything. And I'm like, I literally had to look at my phone to make sure it was Sunday. They are good. Hazley is home from the hospital. She's still on oxygen. We go back to the doctor on Wednesday to see if she can get off of her oxygen. She can be off of it during the day when she's up running around, but when she's sleeping, she has to be on it. So they did a breathing treatment on her, and it didn't have as a big of an effect as what the doctor had hoped for. So he didn't send home breathing treatments because she was sounding pretty junky from the bronchiolitis. But so we go back on Wednesday, and hopefully she'll get off the oxygen on Wednesday. So we shall see. But they had her off of it today, let her run around, let her be a kid and do her thing. And she was doing really good without it. She was still staying like 95, 96%, which is where she needs to be. And so I told my daughter-in-law, I'm like, you need to keep a log of it because hey, Eileen, the doctor's going to ask, when you did it, like how long she was off of it before it started dropping, all that kind of stuff. So, it is most definitely a work in progress, but we are getting there. We are getting there slowly but surely. When I flip the camera back around, if you're still here, I will, for everybody new coming in that missed the beginning, I will show you my new toy. I am very proud of my new toy. Very thankful for it. MJ's there somewhere, or she's playing her Disney Dreamscape or whatever it is. Yes, I got a new toy. My son bought me a computerized sewing and quilting machine. Yes, I am so freaking excited. Oh, that could be. Oh my God, Amy. Remember the cat gown that I said I was working on? The pattern that I bought from Julianne from Frizzy Bee? Where'd it go? Right there. Yeah, it was. It was so sweet of him. So, okay. Sorry, total squirrel. So I was making them with the velvet yarn, right? And I got all this velvet yarn from Temu. And I had 5 or 6 squares done out of the pattern. And decided to do a wash test. Epic fail. Epic fail. It freaking fell apart in the washer. I was so pissed. I was still within my 90-day window of when I had bought all the yarn, and I packed all that shit up and sent it back to Temu. Yes, ma'am, I did. I was so mad. So now I'm starting over and doing it in acrylic yarn. I'm doing it in the Loops and Thread, what's it called? Classic Soft or something soft. I always wondered how that stuff, it doesn't wash very well. Not very well at all. I mean, the other yarn that I've got, like from Walmart and stuff, it says right on it that you can wash it. I mean, when you get yarn from Temu, you get zero information. Like, you're lucky if it even tells you what the color is. But, oh yeah, I was so pissed. I mean, I'm just thankful I did a wash test now and didn't wait till it was done, give it to him, my daughter-in-law wash it, and it fell apart. I've always thought of someone making a blanket from Chanel would be a nightmare when you washed it. Yeah. There's just no words. There are no words. And like, yeah, before I finished it. And like, I'm doing it with the acrylic. I got one square done. Because let's face it, I have not had a lot of time to crochet with everything that's been going on. And so, I have one square done, and I'll have to send you a picture, Amy. And oh my gosh, it just looks so much better and cleaner, and just, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, I'm very thankful that I can use this Loops and Thread acrylic yarn, and it doesn't bother me at all. I am starting to think that it never was the acrylic yarn that was bothering me, because I have been using so yes, it very much looks cleaner. Yeah, I was a little hesitant just because this whole time I've thought that it was the acrylic yarn that was making me itch, and I don't think it was. I think it was the frickin' Temu nail polish, gel polish I was using. So, yeah, there's that. Because I've been using, on this square that I did, I've been using Red Heart. I have been using Loops and Thread. I have used Big Twist. So I've used 3 different brands, and it has not made me itch at all. So I think I was just being a crap kid thinking that it was the yarn. Okay. Look at this, y'all. We might get this square finished today. What time is it? Oh, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. Yes, I am very thankful, because I was very sad when I couldn't do anything with acrylic yarn, because I have quite a few things that I want to do, and you got to use acrylic yarn to do it. But I have 110% decided that when you make a pattern, you need to follow what the designer or whatever person made it says to use that yarn. You use that yarn. Because, oh my gosh, the difference in the look is like night and day. I'll have to, oh, thanks, Tori. I'll have to, I still have the squares that I did in the velvet, and I'm almost done with one of them. I don't know that I'll get it done tonight. Might be not tomorrow because I've got to go sew curtains. But I'll send you a picture of them side by side, Amy. And oh my gosh, you will die when you see the difference. Oh my gosh. Freaking nose is itching. Being out at the kids' house all that time about killed me because I got 2 dogs and I am allergic to dogs. And oh my gosh, my nose has been itching since I came home. Well, even when I was out there. And I doubled up on allergy pills, but that didn't do a whole lot. Okay. Do. All right. I think that's all of those. Oh, she said, I think, wasn't it MJ that said she was under tornado watches? Tori's getting a big snowstorm, and I'm pretty sure MJ said they're under tornado watch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That is scary. No, thank you. I will keep my happy butt right where I'm at. We have had 1 tornado in my lifetime in Utah. It is most definitely not something that happens very often. Yeah, I hope she's safe too. Those things are freaking scary. Ah. There we go. Years ago, we had a funnel cloud take the roof off a building. Yeah, it did some pretty good damage to downtown Salt Lake. It ripped apart some buildings. and it was absolutely no bueno. But I mean, I'm 51 and there's only been that one that I know of. So, and it was so weird because we're surrounded by mountains, so the chances of us getting tornadoes are like slim to none. I do not know why I just poured all those in there. It's that stupid global warming, man. It's messing up all sorts of stuff. I mean, at the rate we're going, we're just gonna bypass spring and go straight to summer. Oh, that's good, Tori. Yes, I want nothing to do with tornadoes. Absolutely nothing. 27. I know Texas has a huge measles outbreak right now, and I'm like, well, that's freaking fantastic since I'm going to Texas in, what, a month? I think I leave in a month to go down there. Okay. I feel like we're getting closer to maybe figuring out what this is right here. Yeah, that's what my doctor told me. He was like, as long as you're up to date on all your vaccines, then you should be good. I was like, okay. And like, I don't know the statistics on it or anything. Like, I just got a travel alert because I'm flying out there in a month. And it didn't say if they had been vaccinated or not, so I don't know. But I know it's like, yeah, it does, Sin. It's looking like something. Okay. Y'all, even with like no heat in my apartment right now, it is hot as freaking Hades in here. And I would blame it on the neighbor downstairs saying she probably has her heat on 90, but she moved out. She must have been here, like, cleaning or something today, because she was here when I got home. But, freaking hot in here. I'm gonna have to ditch the sweatshirt after the live. And I'm leaving the AB drills so that we can use our fancy little vacuum. I watched a girl do a review on it, and she said even with the single placer, she took a diamond art painting, split it in half, and timed herself. And she did half of it with just a regular single placer like this, just everyday one. And then she did the other half and timed herself with doing it with the little vacuum thingy. And she said that she finished that side faster than she did with just a single placer, because she didn't have to mess with wax at all. This little thing. It's a little, did you see this when I unboxed it on my one live a couple of weeks ago? Oh, you haven't seen it. Okay. So what it does is, you turn it on, it's hella quiet, and you don't have to use any wax or anything. Let me finish this color and then we'll use it and I'll show you. It's pretty awesome. Not even gonna lie. So you can only single place with it. They don't have multi-placers. And so you can only single place with it. And it was designed with AB drills in mind, because your wax has to be dirty or your putty has to be dirty, and or it sticks to your drills and makes them look all junky and everything. And so this was designed to take that problem away. And we used it. It was freaking awesome. It was so cool. And so yeah. Okay. I think that's all those. And so it's cordless. Like it's wireless. You just charge it, and then you get like 4 hours of use off of it. Or you can also use it if you need to charge it. You can use it while it's plugged in. Okay, so let me get my AB drills. We don't have too many of these left because I had already done a bunch of them, but all right. So it just has this funky little pen, and you don't put anything in the end of it here. And then it has this hose that comes down and connects right here, and it has a filter right here so it can't suck them up into the vacuum. And then you've got your on-off switch right here. And so, like, I'll be quiet for a second. Like, I can barely hear it, so I doubt I don't know if it'll pick it up on the mic or not, but it's super quiet. So then what you do is you just take it and you pick up a drill and put it down. And that is all there is to it. I think that's all those that I had left. I was thinking there was going to be more up top, but there wasn't. So, but yeah, it is so freaking cool. I wish it had a multi-placer function to where you could, you know, do several drills at once. And all the reviews that I've seen, that's what everybody has said, is they wish that you could do it with a multi-placer. So I have no doubt whatsoever that somehow either this company or another company is going to come out with some kind of multi-placer. Okay. 26. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that you probably would have to have a little bit stronger vacuum maybe to pick up pick up more drills, but I mean, I could be wrong. It may not matter. Son of a biscuit. I did not want to do that. Okay. Because I get it's faster so that you're not always having to put wax or putty in, because like that gets time consuming, right? And so I can see how it would be faster, but if I had to do this whole painting single placing, it would never get done. Because that's just a lot of work. And there are people that do it that way. There are people that do not use multi-placers. They absolutely despise multi-placers. Not sure why. But yeah, you could not pay me enough money to single place every one of these. And they're pretty cheap too. I think I only paid like $35 for it. Like, it wasn't a lot of money for the little vacuum thing. It's lagging. Oh, okay. Oh, nope. We do have some more ABs to do. Good hell. I just found some more. Yeah, my best friend that Diamond Art, she told me about it. And so, like, I totally just went and bought it. And I asked her if she liked it, and she's like, I don't know, I haven't used it yet. I have to charge it. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get motivated to work on it. It's definitely hard sometimes. Especially where you're having the issues that you're having where they didn't give you enough drills. Okay. Oh, dang. Yeah, I kind of quit uploading nails. Because everybody I care about seeing them is usually on here, so. And that's the funny thing is, like, my YouTube channel is not even close to big, nor do I ever want it to be big. But when I do post, like, shorts of my nails and stuff, I get a crap ton of views. What is going on right now? Color match the drill. Oh. Okay, we got some down here. Yeah, that's kind of how I am, Tori. I really just do this to, like, come on here and hang out with y'all. I honestly, I'm surprised I even do this. Like, I never ever saw me going live or posting shorts or any of that kind of stuff. Like, it just wasn't ever something I was interested in. Nor am I interested in the drama that comes with YouTube. Because, good lord, it's all over the place. But I was very happy to see that Kim, the girl that I like to watch, she is back. She did a live yesterday. I'm not sure if she did one today or not. She was kind of hem-hawing around about it. But I was very glad to see that she was back, and she was kind of like, you know, screw the haters type thing. And so I was happy to see that she was back. And she's not letting them get to her. Yeah, I hear you. I think, oh, you know what? I'm going to record me doing nails. And I record for like 10 minutes and then I forget to record doing anything else. And then it's like, well, that was a waste of time. And I'm not about to have to buy more storage on my phone because I have a crap ton of videos on there for doing nails. I'd rather just do, if I'm going to post anything, I'd rather just do like a little short and call it good. And it also helps that they've made shorts 3 minutes now. So that, like, you don't have to try and cram it all into 60 seconds. So that's definitely a little helpful. But, yeah, I was kind of like, I thought I wanted a YouTube name, like a channel name, and I did it. And then I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. I really don't like it. Really? 10 minutes? Holy crap. I honestly couldn't tell you. I have not uploaded a short in a minute. Eileen is like the queen of uploading shorts. Hers have been really cute. There she is. Okay, I think that is all of those. Dang, y'all, we might get this square done today. We just might. Okay. I always say I'm going to get better organized with not having to hunt for symbols and drills and all that stuff, but I have not yet figured out how to do that. I guess if I came in here like a half hour before my live and just started, well, no, that wouldn't even work because I still have to hunt for the symbol. Because I have numbers on my bottles and not symbols. Because the numbers don't change, but the symbols do. Even if it's Diamond Art Club, so there goes that idea. And I learned that using dry erase marker does not come off so easy. I thought dry erase marker would come off of it with like a little bit of Windex or something, because that's how I take it off my whiteboard. And yeah, it very much did not. I had to scrub like crazy to try and get that off. Oh, thank you, Eileen. I have to not think about this thing, because I start thinking about it and like my brain says, well, just go to YouTube and find out what it looks like. And so I really have to not think about this one, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. And I think once we get maybe this row and another row done, I think we might maybe be able to start figuring out what it's going to be when it grows up. Yeah, that's right, Eileen. Okay. Yep, what it's going to be when it grows up. I'm starting to get hyper focused, y'all, and when I get hyper focused, I forget to talk. It's so satisfying when you start like getting to the end of a section and you're almost done. Like, it's like a, I don't know, a sense of accomplishment, I guess. To where I'm like, maybe this will reveal something. Y'all, I am thinking this is some kind of flower. This is looking like some kind of flower. Or a butterfly. Okay. What do we got left? Right, Amy? $28. See, that's what I've been thinking this whole time, is that it's a butterfly. Because butterflies are tropical. And it's a tropical picture. And so, yeah, just the colors and stuff. When I got this first section done up over here, I went, oh, totally a butterfly. But then I started second guessing myself, and I'm like, well, maybe not. But it's definitely giving butterfly vibes. Yeah. Yeah, like the ones that sit on top of the water or whatever. My son took me to lunch today when we were on our Joanne's excursion. And, oh my gosh, I got the best taco salad. It was so good. I definitely need to eat better, because after being out there with the kids and eating a bunch of crap all the time, and, you know, at the hospital and just grabbing something quick or fast food or whatever, man, my stomach was feeling it yesterday. It's like, hey, stupid, this is not what we do. We eat healthier than this. Oh crap, I need to do my shot. I forgot to do my shot this morning. Okay. Y'all, tell me why the last 2 days I have thought it was a good idea to have my hair down. I hate having my hair down. I've never been a fan of having my hair down because, like, normally it's hella long. And, like, the last 2 days, I'm like, oh, I think it'd be fun to have my hair down. Some kind of midlife crisis or something. I have no idea what's going on right now. But I can tell you, come summertime, that hair is up and stays up. All that junk food. All that junk food, and I decided to let my hair down. All right. I think, except for those 3 little ones right there, all we got left is AB drills, and this section's done. And so we will hurry and pop those 3 little ones in. And then we'll pop in the ABs. And call it a night. Okay, so we get those all set up. And then this one was 32. All right. Crap, I didn't need that many. Okay. Okay. All right, we got those. Hold on, I need a drink. Okay. We're going to use this fancy little tool, our little vacuum. Pop these bad boys in. Maybe. 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 What the hell? There we go. Okay, so it does get a little bit louder when you pick up a drill, but it's still pretty quiet. I keep wanting to flip my pen over and use the multi-placer. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Like, when I pick up a drill, it's not a drastic change in how loud it is. You definitely have to make sure you hit the drill just right for it to pick up. All right, y'all. That is it. That section is done. All right, we'll give it a little roller action. Oh, that was a dirty trick. All right. Move this back up here where y'all can see it. I didn't realize I'd pulled it so far down. I know, Tori, me too. We got one more section to do, and we've got this row complete. And we can move on to the next row. So exciting. All right, y'all. Let me... What? Your internet's out, Sin? A dragonfly, or a butterfly, or mermaid. Oh, yeah. I could see that. It's definitely something. But like the shape of it right here gives me butterfly vibes. I don't know. Maybe we'll know more. I guess it could be... No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate at this point. All right, Amy. I am going to take you off of here, and I am going to show you my new toy. There she is in all her beauty. And Eileen and everybody that didn't get to see it. This is my new toy. So it's a computerized sewing machine and quilting machine. And it has like 150 different stitches and like all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I am super excited to use it. I'm gonna use it tomorrow to start it has a leaf, I think a flower. See, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking is like what do you call it? Like a water lily? Is that what they're called? Something like that. Yeah, I am so excited, Amy. We went to buy one and it said on the website they had it in stock, but they very much did not have it in stock. And so my son bought me that one, and like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had a small heart attack when they rang it up. Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. Like, see, when I was looking at it and stuff, I was kind of going, yeah, it's kind of given like a flower vibe. But yeah, I don't know. I guess only time will tell, right? Maybe a tree with flower hanging in front. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely going to be pretty whatever it is. It's got a lot of AB drills throughout it, so a lot of sparkle. But yeah, I am liking it so far. It's definitely going to be pretty, and yeah, I'm excited to see what it's going to be. But yeah, so, but thanks for coming in, hanging out with me on your Sunday afternoon and doing some more diamond art with me. And we'll get started on the next section next week. And maybe I'll do a little short or something setting up my little sewing machine tomorrow. And yeah, stuff like that. So maybe I'll throw that on here just for shits and giggles. I don't know. But yeah, we will we'll work on it again next Sunday, and we'll see if we can, well, it'll take us a couple of weeks to get a section done, and then maybe that'll unveil some more. Yeah, I'll try. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Just because I'm taking it over to the kids' house tomorrow. So, um, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. No, you're good, Eileen. But all right, y'all. Have an amazing week or amazing weekend, an amazing Sunday night, and we will come back next Sunday and work on this and get a little bit more done and just keep chipping away at it until we get it finished and we can unveil what it actually is. So, yeah, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I love you guys. And I will see you all Friday on Paige's Freestyle Friday, where we laugh, joke, and have so much fun, and nobody co-signs Paige. All right, guys. Love you. Bye.